Hello, fellow crafters. What's going on? Clickwell's here. We're at our village. We're in our beautiful little lived-in village here now. It looks quite homey at the moment. Look at this wheat sort of growing in all different sizes, and we've got trampled crops, and we've got annoying farmers. Excuse me, I'm trying to have a conversation here. Okay, all right, guys, let's go. We're gonna head back to our house here, and we're gonna start decorating. We're gonna start personalizing this big, giant, massive spruce wood. If you guys can tell here, I've done a little bit of messing around just to test with some colors and stuff. I like the oak wood as an accent block, and I really like the red flowers here in the front flower bed. So I think what we're going to do is probably use red as an accent color to our house. I think we'll use red and maybe, I think dark gray. I think dark gray would be a great secondary color. So maybe one day we'll make a banner, we'll make a flag or something. We can use those colors as well. But for now, let's focus on red and dark gray, which means that we're going to need a few different colors of wool. And speaking of wool, maybe we should go and check on our wool farm. Here we are after just a short day of AFK. I'm not sure. I should really time my AFK sessions to let you guys know how efficient these things are, but I'm not Il Mango, so let's go ahead and see what we got here. Alright, so a stack, 2 stacks, and a little bit of white wool. That's pretty amazing for just a little bit of time sitting here. Imagine having a whole field of these things all set up in different colors and stuff, and you'd have every bit of wool that you'd ever need. But let's just take 1 stack for now. I think that's going to be plenty of wool. And let's go and see what we can do about searching for dyes. First things first, we're going to need some red. The absolute best place to go for dye early games is to a plains biome, I think. You can just kind of walk around as I'm doing, just picking up whatever flowers you particularly need. And as well, we're kind of close to a river biome, a river biome as well, which means we're going to have access to some squid, which means we can get some black dye, which is something else that we're going to need because we want dark gray dye for our carpets. And what we have in these flowers here is light gray dye, which is also nice. It's also handy, but yeah, black dye is very handy in the game, especially when you're making dyes. Bless you. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think we have tons of flowers here. I remember this hole. I remember this creeper hole. Do you guys? Comment below if you remember what that was from. Alright, let's grab a couple of these more as we head back inside. And that will be that. Okay, so we're going to make all these flowers into some dye, then we're going to turn these carpets into dyed carpet. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot, but these are this is my swatch, I guess, for the floors. This is my little samples as to what I think I want to use here. And just kind of moving over from left to the right. Maybe you guys can give me your opinions below in the comments. Tell me which one your favorite is. That would be a big help to me here. I'm having some trouble deciding. We've got cobblestone as kind of like an old rustic kind of look with maybe some carpet over top of it. We have stone bricks, which somebody recommended in the comments, so we thought we'd try that and see how that looks. We've got all 3 types of wood. We've got birch, 3 types of wood that we have: birch, spruce, and oak, and those are stripped logs. And then we've got the same thing in planks. We've got birch, oak, and spruce in the planks wise. Oh man, I've been looking at this for a bit. I really don't know what I like best. If I had to choose right now, I would probably pick the oak stripped logs and the oak planks, because just the oak looks so good against the spruce. But maybe the birch planks. I don't know. You know what? The cobble also looks really good. I like to thought of the cobble maybe as a floor. But you know what? You guys are going to help me decide. You're going to break the tie. So leave that comment below, and we're going to use that to decide how we're going to make our floors. What are you guys up to? Sometimes when you have more beds than villages in your village like this, then that's when you'll start to see the love hearts, and they'll realize, hey, there's more beds than there are of us, so we need to duplicate. But every now and then you'll see clouds and lightnings sort of coming out of their heads, and that shows that maybe they're not happy. Something's not quite right for them to breed, so that's not going to happen. Okay, here is our blank slate. This is our canvas. I can go ahead and make some dyes out of these carpets. So let's maybe do some carpets out of these wool. So let's go ahead and do that. And then some red ones as well. Beautiful. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start placing a little bit of carpet on the floor. This is going to come with me, and I think I'll put that over here. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for a bed. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue to move the carpet along here. I think that's looking pretty good already. One thing we're definitely missing in here, and I'll start with that, is a little bit of light. So I'm going to bring... Let me see. I'll grab some of these fences. I'm going to bring probably the corners of the good spot for a good spot to start, I think. So let's go ahead and put a fence there, maybe, and put the lantern on the bottom. You know, it hangs down a little bit low, but it kind of works. Let's keep trying that. Let's try that a few more times. Maybe we'll put one here. Run right in the middle here, maybe. Great, and then maybe just one over here somewhere. Maybe right here. I like it for now. That's good. You know what? That's a bottom slab, I think. So, yeah. Boop. Okay. Go back over here and have a little look. See, already this is starting to look a little bit more lived in. You know what? Let's put a crafting table right here, maybe. We'll put it under the lamp because you can't really walk there already anyway. So, that's fine. Yes, this is starting to look pretty good. All right, let's continue on. Let's keep finding things to add into here. I'm going to put some gray carpet in as well. Let's maybe just... Let's kind of maybe like do it like this. We'll just kind of dot it in as we are, and maybe see if that looks good. Ooh, I kind of like it. I kind of like that. I'll be honest, that's kind of nice. Okay, let's grab this the red that we had, and we'll pop that down here maybe. Oof, you know what? That should be gray. And then this can be red. Excuse me. I'm decorating. Alright, alright. Cool, cool. Okay, I think maybe some sort of a little desk or a little table here would be a good touch. Yeah, just something small. This is going to be a small room here. As you guys noticed, I added a ceiling to this room, which is definitely added a little bit to it. And not only that, now we have a little bit of an attic space, which is cool. We can put some chests up here, maybe something else. I don't know, maybe some spiders. We'll figure it out. But so this is now going to be sort of our little go-to room. Maybe we'll have a couple chests in here. We can sleep in here. But as you guys probably know, this is going to be where we're spending most of our time in our house here. We're gonna have our storage system in here, which you're gonna be using a lot. So let's do that. I'm still wondering about the floors, but we'll hear what you guys say about that. I'm just going to continue kind of walking around doing similar things like this. If I have anything interesting to mention, I'll definitely stop and point that out to you guys. But I'll come back in a bit and I'll show you what we've accomplished, and hopefully we've made some progress by then. And just like that, we have a home. Look at this, guys. Look at our house. I'm stoked. I usually don't decorate that well. I'm pretty proud of this one, though. I think that this is looking pretty homey at the moment. We've got our bunk beds here, just so in case somebody's sleeping in my bed. I'm looking at you. Then maybe I'll still have a place to sleep. We've got some curtains in. I did raise the lights up a little. They were a little bit low, but that's okay. I think I like them better like this. They look a little cleaner, a little more space. We've got some shutters over our windows. We've got some paintings and a place to put my keys, I guess. I added some trapdoors to make it easier to get in and out, and I made these rugs a little bit more simple, a little bit cleaner. I feel like they're more like an IKEA area rug now. You go and buy a few exact same rugs from IKEA, you lay them out, and that's kind of what we did here. We've got our table and chairs. You know what? This kind of looks like a checkerboard. The little grid on top of the crafting table looks like a checkerboard, so I thought maybe I'd make a nice little table there for us. And that is that. Look at these curtains here, kind of keeping us nice and private. We got some paintings. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Comment below. It looks like a fish head, maybe looking that way, or I don't know what that is. That's obviously a skull. That's nice and bright. I think that looks pretty cool. But this is our house. Let's go upstairs. I want to show you guys what I did in the attic here. This is our brewing station. This is going to be where we make all of our potions and stuff. We're going to get our brewing stands there. We've got our cauldrons and all of our chests that we can use to to store all of our ingredients and our finished potions and stuff. Looks a little bit like the 70s in here because of all the different colors of all the posters that I put around, but I wanted to cover up the wool, so I thought I'd try this. It's a little busy in here, but it might work, so we'll try it out. We'll see if that's good enough for us, and we're gonna go downstairs to show you the final room that I decorated, our basement room here. I did like lowering the floor by half a block. That way I can jump and not bang my head on the ceiling. So that's the way I want to leave it. We may have to change it a little bit. If we choose a floor that doesn't have slabs available to it, then we'll have to maybe make this room out of planks and the rest of them out of that block. But this is our final room. I put some paintings up. We got some nice paintings that match the windows sizes, which is kind of cool. I always like that. This looks like a creeper is looking in through a window, which it's kind of freaks me out a little bit sometimes, but that's okay. This actually I have plans for. This is probably going to be where we put our dragon egg. Usually when you come back, you have a dragon egg with you after you fight the dragon, and I like to use that as a trophy. I like to put it kind of central, and this may be where we put it next to our flower pots and stuff. So it's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. This is our house. So now that we've finished looking at sort of the decorated stuff, I did spend some time over the last couple of days working on the rest of our builds. Whoopah! Look at that. We've got ceilings. We've got all sorts of cool stuff. All of our windows are finished. We've got shutters and blinds and curtains on all of our windows, which is great. If we all look around here, we put some more wool up. I did a lot of wool farming, and look at our storage room here with all of our windows. We're going to have storage going down into the floor as well as on the walls, and our guest wing is looking spectacular. Look at these rooms. Everybody's ready to stay and leave us a positive comment in their feedback card or whatever it is. I don't know, but this is going to be fun to kind of see who takes over these rooms and see what they do with them. It's pretty cool. This is kind of like, I left the ceiling open in this one here. It's I feel it's kind of like a cottagey feel, and sometimes when you go to a cottage, I don't know if you guys remember, but sometimes there's like a room without a roof on it, and you can kind of yell to the people across from you, and the rooms are aside from you. So that's kind of what I did there. We did leave an opening here just so they can see outside. It doesn't have to be solid. We don't need every one of these to be rooms. But then finally, last but not least, look around. We have the great room. We're calling this the great room. We're calling this the mess hall. I don't know what exactly we're going to call it, but it is a great room. It's going to be a messy hall. We're going to have a lot of stuff on the walls, and we're going to have a lot of gear around. We'll have big tables with food spread on it and stuff. Maybe a catwalk up top that we can kind of go up there and maybe have a lookout or something. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. This is going to be there's going to be a lot of potential here. There's a lot of options for us to play with, and I cannot wait to try this out and to get some comments from you guys about what we like to do. I did make the Gaston joke in the previous video, and I wasn't kidding. I want this to be a man's room. This is going to be a place that maybe was from the 40s or the 30s. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to do that. I don't know if you guys can tell. This back here is going to be our solarium. We're going to have this full of wood beams, but also it's going to be glass. It's going to be pure glass. It's going to be like a greenhouse. We'll have stuff growing back in here, but also it'll be a nice kind of chill place for us to maybe watch a sunset, that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited to do this, but we're going to need lots of sand. We need a desert, which we haven't seen yet. So we're going to go find a desert, grind out some sand, and then we'll be able to finish this room back here. But for now, we're going to finish inside. We're going to do one last little look here before we do our outro, and I think that there's a lot of potential here, guys. I cannot wait to get started decorating, but first and foremost, we need to worry about the floors. So think about this, guys. Look at my swatch here. Tell me what your favorite block is to do floors with. If we do these, we can do alternating back and forth, so they look a little bit like blocks or like tiles, but let me know, guys. Comment below. What's your favorite floor? Let's say goodbye, and we will get this video wrapped up. That's gonna do it for today, everybody. Thanks for coming, everybody. Look at this room. This was a lot of fun. This is probably one of the most favorite rooms I've ever built in Minecraft. I don't know what it is about this room, just the character that it has, the potential that it has. I don't know, but I'm very excited to see what we can do with this. I want to hear your comments. Let me know about decorating. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun here with this old school room here, this old styly feel to it. Everything else in here, I need tips on that as well. I'm not the best decorator, but you guys are amazing, so I want to hear what you think. I'm gonna go and channel my inner B-dubs and see if we can really make this place shine. So thanks for your comments. Thanks for all your suggestions. Thank you for your likes. Please leave a subscription. I know I hate asking, but you guys got to do that. That's such a big help for me. And I will see you guys very soon with the next video. I'll leave you a link to my Twitch. Hope to see you in the chat because we have a whole lot of fun on Twitch. All right, guys. Stay well. Stay safe. Love you tons. Peace.